Good afternoon, sir, and my fellow friends. Today we are discuss about the importance of sewage treatment in India. This presentation is made by Somde, me Nirmala Machi, and Songramjit Roy from the Department of CSE Second Year, MCKVIE. Now, some of the key points of these topics are: what is sewage, types of sewage, what is sewage treatment, objective, necessity of sewage treatment, advantages and disadvantages of sewage treatment plants in India, and many more. Moving on the next slide, what is sewage? So, sewage is a type of wastewater that is produced by a community of people. Sewage is more than 99% of water, but the remaining materials contains solid material, ions, and harmful bacteria. It is typically transported through a sewage system. Mainly, sewage is carried through from residents and from commercial, institutional, and public faculties that exist in the locality. What are the components of sewage? Sewage sludge is composed of both inorganic and organic materials. Large concentration of some plant nutrients, much smaller concentration of numerous trace elements and organic chemicals, and some pathogens. According to the researchers, an adult person produces around 162 liters of sewage per day. So now we are discussing type of sewage. There are three types of sewage: domestic sewage, industrial sewage, and storm sewage. Domestic sewage carriers use water from houses and apartments. It is also called sanitary sewage. Industrial sewage is used water from manufacturing or chemical processes. Storm sewage or storm water is runoff from precipitation that is collected in a system of pipes or open channels. Now, how bad is wastewater for our environment? There are mainly 5 topics we are discussing about. Number 1, water and habitat contamination. The most immediate effect of wastewater on the environment is when it is contributes toward the contamination and destruction of natural habitats and the wildlife that live in these habitats by exposing them to harmful chemicals that would otherwise not be present over the natural course of things. Number 2, squalor. Wastewater is one of the worst sources and carriers of diseases. According to a report from WHO, more than 3.4 million people die each year from a waterborne diseases. Besides the diseases, wastewater carriers, the combination of human waste, solvents, and paints create fumes that are not only putrid, but they also expose people to harmful fumes. They are the real danger when you inhale sewage gas. Number 3, soil degradation. Wastewater is often treated and repurposed for use in irrigation, as if, as if that wasn't bad enough on its own. Water treatment processes are not completely effective. Chemicals that are harmful to composites find their way to the soil when the wastewater isn't properly treated. These chemicals will cause the soil to yield fewer crops to a slower rate. Consider also the fact that these crops will eventually be eaten, which can also harm humans. Number 4, it contains harmful substances. The composition of wastewater may include heavy metals, pathogens, salts, toxic chemicals, oil and greases, solids, nutrients, sludges, acid and bases, toxic organic compound, organic and inorganic materials. This influence poses numerous hazards for humans, animals, and the environment as a whole. It can be toxic, corrosive, reactive, acidic, and ignitable. Therefore, it must undergo treatment before being reused or redirected into the water supply. Number 5. Wastewater effects on water bodies. Waterways are generally most at risk to the harmful effects of wastewater. Toxic compounds in the effluent disrupt aquatic ecosystems. When a large amount of biodegradable substances end up in the water, organisms will start to break them down and they use a lot of dissolved oxygen. Dissolved oxygen is critical for marine life to thrive, and as it is becomes depleted, it can be life-threatening for fish. Wastewater also contains oil and greases that are harder to break down and can settle on the surface of water. This blocks their light photosynthetic aquatic plant need. It can also suffocate fish and get caught in birds' feathers. Like heavy metals such as lead and mercury, these are toxic to both humans and animals. If someone drank from or ate fish from a contaminated water source, they could also suffer from serious health effects. The same happens with the animals and plants living in the water. Now, moving on to the introduction part. What is sewage treatment? Sewage treatment is a type of wastewater treatment which aims to remove contamination from sewage to produce an effluent that is suitable for discharge to the surrounding environment or intended reuse application, thereby preventing water pollution from raw sewage discharges. The objective of the sewage water: the major aim of wastewater treatment is to remove as much as the suspended solids as possible before the remaining water called effluent is discharged back to the environment. As solid material decays, it uses up oxygen which is needed by the plants and animals living in the water. Now, necessity of sewage treatment. Sewage treatment plants plays an important role for the community of people and our beloved environment. The main function of these plants is used to clean the water that comes from home, commercial and industrial streams. The treatment of sewage water has become to need of the hour as it stops spreading the diseases and illness caused by the sewage water. It helps society in making the water pollution free, and it also helps to clean the environment. The sewage treatment plants works composed of the three stages. These plants include the primary stage, the secondary stage, and the tertiary stage. Now, I would like to invite Sangramjit to continue from the stages of sewage treatment.
Thank you, Nirmallo. Now we will see the stages of sewage treatment. So there are three main parts of sewage treatment. These are primary treatment, secondary treatment, and tertiary treatment. Primary treatment can be divided into three parts, namely screening, pumping, and grid removal and primary classification. Secondary treatment can be divided into three categories: aeration, secondary settling, and filtration. And the main part of the tertiary stage is the disinfection. Now we will see the primary stages of sewage treatment. Step 1 is screening and pumping. The incoming wastewater passes through screening equipment where objects such as rags, wood fragments, plastics, and greases are removed. The material removed is washed and disposed of in a landfill. The screened wastewater is then pumped into the next step, grit removal. Step 2 is grit removal. Grit removal is the process used to remove sand, sleet, and grit from water. Grit removal can also be used to remove sand from river water intake prior to processing for potable water. Used in industrial applications to remove the abrasives as well as being used to remove grit entrained in sludge. Now, Our next step is primary settling. Primary settling is a sanitization technology that removes suspended solids and floating organic materials. The material which will settle is taken out using large circular tanks called clarifiers. The settled material called primary sludge is pumped off the bottom and the wastewater exit the tank from the top. Floating debris such as grease is skimmed off the top and sent to the material to digesters. In this step, chemicals are also added to remove phosphorus. Now we will see the secondary stages of sewage treatment. Step 4 of primary stage is aeration and or activated sludge. Aeration is the process by which air is circulated through mixed with dissolved in a liquid substance. Aeration brings water and air in close contact in order to remove dissolved gases and to oxidize dissolved materials, including iron, hydrogen sulfide, and volatile organic chemicals. Through biological degradation, the pollutants are consumed by microorganisms and transformed into cell tissues, water, and nitrogens. The biological activity occurring in the step is very similar to what occurs at the bottom of a lake and river. But in these areas, the degradation takes years to accomplish. Step 5 is secondary settling. Secondary settling is the final step of the activated sludge based biological wastewater treatment. Large circular tanks called secondary clarifiers allowed the treated wastewater to separate from the biology from the aeration tanks at this step, yielding an effluent which is now over 90% treated. The activated sludge is continuously pumped from the bottom of the clarifiers and returned to the aeration tanks in our step 6. So our step 6 is filtration. Water flows through a filter designed to remove particles from within it. The filters are made of layers of sand and gravel, and in some cases, crushed anthracites. Filtration collects the suspended impurities in water, enhancing the effectiveness of disinfection. Now we will see the tertiary stages of sewage treatment. Disinfecting. The process of tertiary disinfection may take a few different forms. First form is chlorine treatment. Chlorine is one of the most commonly used disinfectants in wastewater treatment because it is budget friendly, easy to use, and effective. Wastewater treatment plants can dump chlorine into the wastewater to kill harmful microorganisms like bacteria and viruses. However, chlorine can harm aquatic ecosystems. So chlorinated wastewater requires dechlorination before discharge into the environment. When chlorine reacts with organic material, it can also sometimes form potentially carcinogenic compounds like trihalomethanes and mutagens. Ultraviolet light treatment. Ultraviolet light is a common disinfectant in tertiary treatment. The wastewater flows under banks of UV lights, and the light sterilizes microorganisms by damaging their genetic structures. Ultraviolet light does not typically kill viruses and bacteria, but it renders them unable to infect humans or wildlife. The effluent must have received aggressive treatment beforehand. Because any residual organic matter can shield the microorganism from the UV light, the lamps also require a relatively high level of maintenance. So moving to the next slide, ozone treatment. Ozone treatment is an alternative method is to use ozone, a compound formed by using electrical energy to add a third oxygen atom to standard diatomic O2 as a disinfectant. Ozone is highly reactive and can destroy most microorganisms it comes into contact with. It is safer than chlorine because plants can generate it on site as needed rather than storing it over the long term and risking a toxic leak. It also will not form hazardous byproducts in the water. The treatment equipment is relatively expensive to maintain. Now, I would like to invite Shoham to continue from the advantages and disadvantages of sewage treatment.
Thank you, Shangramjit, for informing us about the sewage treatment stages. So now I want to talk about the advantages of disadvantages of sewage treatment. First, we will know about the advantages. So there are total 5 advantages. The first is provides clean, safe water process. It is unknown to some people that wastewater can be turned into reusable water. Toxins are removed during the treatment process, which produce clean and safe water. About 3% of Earth's water is drinkable. It is renewable resource. However, it takes a long time for evaporation and rain to remove toxins. With wastewater treatment, the process is faster and helps provides crystal clear and safe reusable water. The second point is saving you money. A well-maintained and operated industrial wastewater treatment system can facilitate to save money in the long term and in turn ensure you comply with regulation and legislation. Number 3, beneficial to the environment. The main aim for treating the water is to remove harmful chemicals. Therefore, there won't be any negative impact on the environment when it enters the ground. It could be cumbersome if you are dealing with industrial waste. A high quality wastewater treatment system is recommended as an important investment. Number 4, saving water. You are really saving water due to the effluent treatment plant. As the plant recycles old water, it means the water waste is less, which again is good for the environment. Number 5, a way to minimize waste. Industrial wastewater treatment is a way to reduce waste from your environment. Just as it helps save money, it also ensures you are removing chemically treated water in a safe, environmentally friendly manner. Now going to the disadvantages. So there are 5 disadvantages, which are first, installation cost. When compared with a connection to your local town sewage or a septic tank setup, the cost of a sewage treatment plant can be seen as a disadvantage. However, once installed and up and running, the costs are minimal and the life of the system will extend past that of a septic tank. Number 2, garden restriction. Care needs to be taken with the plants in the absorption area, which can restrict the kind of garden you have. It is recommended that edible plants are not used. Only grass or shrubs or trees with shallow root systems are included. No large trees or shrubs in the area as they can cause the pipes to block. Number 3, routine pumping out. Yearly or bi-yearly, pumping out is required to remove the buildup of sludge and scum to avoid clogging the flow of waste and allow the system to operate effectively and efficiently. Failing to carry out solids removal can lead to system shutdown. Number 4, bacteria. A delicate balance of bacteria within the treatment plant helps to naturally break down the sewage. This balance can be disrupted under certain circumstances, which can lead to a slowing down or even stopping of the treatment process. For example, bacteria can be damaged due to a sudden increase in water waste from your home, the use of harsh chemicals in home, ambient temperature changes, and imbalance can result to contaminated waste being disturbed to the surrounding environment. Number 5, treated water absorption. Wastewater absorption can be affected in very wet areas or during excessively rainy periods. The local climate in your area needs to be taken into consideration by the installation engineers. So moving to the next slide, I would like to talk about the STPs or sewage treatment plants in India. So, there are 1,469 sewage treatment plant in India with a existing capacity of 31,481. You can see the diagram where the numbers of STPs which are present in each state, and the installed capacities of STPs are mentioned. Now I would like to talk about some of the treatment plants in India. So the first treatment plant in Northeast India. The So the Imphal sewage treatment plant is the only one in the Northeast India. The Imphal sewerage project phase 1 with a capacity of 27 MLD was constructed with a cost of 345.43 crore and was launched in 2005. The primary objective of implementing the sewage treatment plants in Imphal is to control pollution in Nambul River, which flows into Loktak, the largest freshwater lake in Northeast India. The department is also planning to begin phase 2 with a generating capacity of 49 million liters per day. This project is to be completed within 3 years. The cost of the project is 1,471 crores. So the next is the natural sewage treatment plant. This is the biggest natural sewage treatment plant in India. The Municipal Corporation of Tirupati, MCT, has recently taken up an eco-friendly project, natural sewage treatment plant of 5 million liters per day capacity. It is biggest in the country after the 3 MLD natural STP in Delhi. The project cost is estimated to be around 14.97 crores. The plant will recycle sewage flowing through drains starting from the upstream areas and passing through areas on the north side of the city and join the escape drain close to Vinayak Sagar Lake. So moving to the next slide, this is the biggest sewage treatment plant in India. The Delhi Jal Board, DJP, setting up of a new sewage treatment plant at Okla, which it claimed will be the largest sewage treatment plant in India at a cost of 1,161 crore. The plant will have a capacity of 56.4 crore liters per day. The new STP will be set up under the Yamuna Action Plan 3 scheme. The plant will treat the wastewater that goes into the Yamuna directly. The plant will remove 41,200 kg of organic pollutant load and 61,600 kg of solid load per day. This will help in reducing the pollutants in Yamuna. Now, moving to the conclusion part. So, as such, it must be based on sound scientific principles, designed with good engineering and operated with care by well-trained and motivated operators. With these practices, wastewater treatment facilities can produce a safe compost of consistently good quality in an environmentally sound manner. So now moving to another slide. So this is the reference part. The links are down below from where we gathered the information and collected the images from Google. So I want to end our presentation here with a vote of thanks. So thank you everyone for listening to us.
Okay, very good presentation, very good. And total, your information, total information is there. And I have one question: which type of bacteria is used for the sewage treatment? Sangramjit, Nirmallo, and so on. Which bacteria is used for the sewage treatment?
Amylobacillus is mostly used in sewage treatment plant.
So why this use of bacteria is main disadvantageous process? Why?
So basically bacteria damaged the bacteria basically this type of bacteria basically damage the water. On the other hand, we can
But bacteria play an important role in activated sludge process. আমার যতদূর মনে হচ্ছে mainly the protozoa play an important role in the treatment process by swimming dispersed bacteria and other suspended particles. So okay, so why this bacteria using bacteria is disadvantageous process for the sewage treatment? না জানা থাকলে অসুবিধা নেই। তোমার হচ্ছে দেখো ব্যাকটেরিয়া বিভিন্ন জায়গায় ইউজ হয়, অ্যাক্টিভেটেড স্লাজ প্রসেস বা এডিশন ট্যাঙ্ক, এগুলো কিন্তু সব দেয়। যেমন অ্যাক্টিভেটেড স্লাগ প্রসেসে যে ব্যাকটেরিয়াটা ইউজ হয়, নাম্বার অফ ব্যাকটেরিয়া মোটামুটি হচ্ছে 80% তোমার ইউজ করা হয়। আর যেটা হচ্ছে অ্যাডিশন ট্যাঙ্ক ইউজ হয় হচ্ছে মেনলি 3 টাইপস অফ ব্যাকটেরিয়া আমার যতদূর মনে আছে। একটা হচ্ছে অ্যানারোবিক, একটা অ্যারোবিক, আর একটা হচ্ছে ফ্যাকুলেটিভ। ওকে, সো এগুলো একটু জেনে রাখবে, হ্যাঁ, কি কি ব্যাকটেরিয়া ইউজ হচ্ছে। ওভারঅল প্রেজেন্টেশন খুব সুন্দর হয়েছে এবং তোমরা কম্প্যাক্ট প্রেজেন্টেশন দিয়েছো। ওকে
Thank you, sir.
থ্যাংক ইউ।
ওকে 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 একদম খুব সুন্দর প্রেজেন্টেশন হয়েছে। কিন্তু এগুলো একটু জানতে হবে বাবা, হ্যাঁ, আমি যখন ভাই পাবে তখন কোশ্চেন করবো, হ্যাঁ।
Okay,
যেমন
sir.
হচ্ছে তুমি যেটা বললে ওটাও তো আছে, ক্লস্ট্রিডিয়াম একটা আছে, ঠিক আছে, মনে রাখবে। ক্লস্ট্রিডিয়ামের অনেক কটা ক্লাসিফিকেশন আছে, সেইগুলো একটু ইউজ হয়, কোথায় কোথায় ইউজ হয় সেটা একটু জেনে রাখবে। ওকে।